There is something criminal that is going on with these sponsors, and up until now, I didn't have the evidence to prove it, and now we do. When this Interior Capital contract was posted, it shows the contract date of December 30th, 2022. Remember this date because it's actually very important. We know that Trader's Domain was not processing withdrawals at this point, and it was actually confirmed by multiple sources, including many testimonials on Trustpilot. Now, you have to ask yourself, why would this fund, and they weren't the only ones who did this, continue collecting money if Trader's Domain was not processing withdrawal requests? And the answer is probably just as dirty as you can imagine. The funds likely pocketed the money for themselves, despite being aware of ongoing issues. Remember, sponsors had direct communication with Ted Franco, so they were aware of other clients that were requesting funds that were not being processed by Trader's Domain. And how do we know this? Because we have proof dating back to the delays. Now, this December 22nd contract is significant because it actually points directly to intent to defraud. Under the definition of wire fraud, it has to meet the following criteria, and this is coming directly from the Department of Justice. And it states the defendant voluntarily or intentionally participated in a scheme to defraud. We can determine this being true because Trader's Domain was not issuing withdrawals at this time, and the groups were aware of issues going on at Trader's Domain, and they did not forward that information to clients signing up, especially as late as December 30th, 2022. The only obvious reason that comes to mind why they would continue collecting monies is for their own financial gain or benefit. Now, through the discovery process, they will find that many of these sponsors continued collecting money even after there were issues with Trader's Domain processing withdrawals. And this is significant because this actually puts the sponsors on the hook for wire fraud and aiding and abetting. Now, the biggest question you have to ask yourself is why would the groups take funds if they were not receiving transfers from Trader's Domain? It would make no sense unless the only reason is they had a financial benefit themselves, which is exactly what I believe we are going to see happen.